Hello, this is Matt Garnett with a new channel, Dungeon 2 Guides. The general idea of this channel is to provide some insight and assistance with as many aspects as possible of the multiplayer online feature of Dungeons 2. Campaign levels won't really be covered in any of these tutorials because that's more of a matter of you persisting through them, and that's what they're built for. They have inbuilt tips and hints. So really, all we're going to be covering in this on this channel is multiplayer online play. So it's currently Tuesday the 28th. The game was released 5 days ago, or 4, it could be, on Friday the 24th. As it stands, there aren't any guides, tutorials, or even any statistic data provided by the creators on their website. So there's literally no information about this game at the minute. So pretty much our goal here is to cover quite a lot of the basics and further some of the more advanced areas of play, and we'll do the best we can to do that. So the first video on this channel will discuss the start game. As you can see from what's already been playing, the first minute or so, this is a general, gives you a general idea of how you should go about things. Firstly, let's go back to right at the beginning. So let's go back here. Now, what we'll discuss now is the first, 5-10 seconds of the game, which is a pretty crucial time. Thing is, in this game and a number of RTS games, the first few minutes tend to be the most crucial. Even though you are seemingly at your lowest resource point and actual resource acquisition point, all that's irrelevant because all progress made at the start of the game fuels the mid to late game heavily. The better you do in the start game, the more exponentially driven your progress will be throughout the whole thing, and you'll reach mid game much sooner, and you'll reach end game much sooner. So this is a key theme of this video, and it's a key theme of the game, to be honest, in a one-on-one environment, or in whatever multiplayer match you're playing. You always want to try and be as efficient as possible. So the first thing to discuss would be the three-step process you want to take right as the game begins. So I'll get straight into it. So number one is instantly queuing 2 builders to be created. You want to do this straight away. It's pretty self-explanatory why. The more builders you have, the better. Simple as that. Alright, secondly, so you want to make sure that you queue up a number of rooms to be built. And you do this because if you don't, only one minion per starter square can mine. So the starter square is highlighted here by the green arrow. So as soon as we get into this point, as displayed in the video, where it actually opens up and there's much more room available to move, then your minions can move in. However, at the start, it's vital that you queue up more than 1 or 2 rooms, because otherwise your minions will just be standing around doing nothing, and then you'll be losing vital time. And thirdly, thirdly, as you can see here from the video, the minions next to the mana crystals are nearly done. Now this is very important. So they actually finish up here, and I finish the room off, and I instantly go and build a Naga. Now this allows for very early mana farming, and this is the most crucial part of getting a good start, is making sure that you have mana developing from an early point. So I'm not sure how far actually I am into the game at the minute, there's no timer, but that was a pretty fast start, and as it stands, I'll have another Naga out in a second, And yep, this Shiatsu. There's two of them now, farming mana, and this means that I will be able to advance my population um, much faster. Because currently gold really isn't important at the start, because there's loads of it. You're just gonna have loads all the time. What you really need is the mana, and the mana will allow you to advance at a much faster rate. Now, just to finish off, as you can see here, it may seem a little bit odd what I'm doing with the treasury rooms. I actually have a defined treasury room. They're very spread out, and they are from the start. If you go back to the start of the video and see, as soon as I built designated the rooms to be mined out, I build treasuries right next to where the minions will be mining. This minimises the amount of time your minions have to walk to deposit gold, and it also allows for a much spread out, much more even distribution of gold throughout the dungeon. And this is good for payday, because this means that your troops won't potentially have to walk as far. Having a few designated treasury rooms is actually really bad, so try not to do that, and try and get into the habit of putting them into the corridors, as you can see here. And that actually covers everything that I want to talk about in the starting video. So if you're watching this, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be bringing out stuff regularly, so make sure to subscribe, and you can catch me on Twitch quite a lot, and you can find that channel at twitch.tv/MattGarnet. So yep, again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon.